Da, da, da. I often said love. What up, good folk? Welcome to Montez at Midday. It's your boy Dre Montez, also host of Who's to Blame, the podcast. You can check out the latest episode of my podcast by going to DreMontez.com. Being brought to you by a title sponsor, the Weed Squad. Check them out. You know what we got to do. High fives. Chest bump. Let's hug it out. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. You got a promotion at work, congratulations. If you bought something for yourself over the weekend, good job. But those of you know who you are that pulled all of that off. But what an amazing weekend. And talk about the weather. It's 45 degrees with snow on the ground. You do the math. The tennis world, Major League Baseball, the NFL, UFC. Novak Djokovic. Hey, that dude, hey, he's something special. And is it time for Serena to retire from tennis? Because Osaka got that ass. I mean, hey, passing the torch. Passing the torch right along. It happens to the best of athletes out there. Someone's going to come up and challenge you and beat you. But I maybe this should be it for Serena. You forget she had a damn kid. She wore that one-legged suit and on her flojo, but I think Serena should just retire. Yeah. Go out on top. Well, you're not going out on top, but just understanding that Osaka is better. It happens to a lot of athletes, man. It happens to a lot of athletes when it's time to come up. By the way, did the Brooklyn Nets win the NBA championship just like the Kansas City Chiefs did? NBA fans are treating the Brooklyn Nets like the Kansas City Chiefs. Where'd that get you? Where'd that get you? I promise you, I'm going to win a lot of money next year. I have so many people that bet me $100 that the Chiefs going back to the Super Bowl. Not next year. Hey. Oh my God. As a Denver Bronco fan, I love watching the Super Bowl replay. I watch it every day. I watch it every day. They gave that dude $500 million. What the fuck we are thinking? Nobody is worth $500 million to play professional sports. Nobody. Speaking of professional sports, Draymond Green. Draymond Green. That ejection was the craziest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. What happened? But because the Nets won 5 games in a row, everybody think they won the league. No. Look, I don't like James Harden at all. I definitely can't stand Kyrie. All these bandwagon NBA fans, all these Brooklyn Nets fans, congratulations. I'm going to put you up there for Kansas City football Chiefs. Y'all won. We're going to go ahead and get an NBA title to the Brooklyn Nets right now. Just give it to them right now. Give it to them. Give it to them right now. They deserve it. They're the best team in the NBA. Oh, my God. Steve Nash is doing a wonderful job. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. I tell you what. It's funny to me how people that get paid to talk about the NBA is on their dick so bad when they come to the Brooklyn Nets. The NBA season just started. Who gives a damn about regular season basketball? Nobody. Bring that postseason on. And we're going to see what the Lakers do then. We're going to see what my Lakers do then when the postseason happens. But I'm not buying this shit on the Brooklyn Nets. No, not at all. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying this Kool-Aid. I wasn't buying the Kool-Aid with the Kansas City football Chiefs. Wait a minute. Patrick Mahomes didn't throw a touchdown. Oh my God. Kansas City football Chief fans are hilarious to me. They are hilarious. Oh, we had no offensive line. Dre, if they would have caught the ball, they would have won the game. That's not the point. Did you win? Did you win? No, you didn't. I tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to do this here.
Mountain Man Screw. As smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on.
That commercial gets me every time. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in to Montez at Midday. Don't forget you can follow us on social media. We have a page on Facebook, Who's to Blame, Instagram, Who's to Blame the Podcast, and Twitter at W2B Dre Montez. And also we're on YouTube, Dre Montez. We posted the video from us playing NBA 2K. You can learn a whole lot by watching your video game play. You really, really can. Is it me or is Deion Sanders has bad luck? They broke into his car like 5 months ago and stole his boombox. He went on Instagram, wanted somebody to return it. And then, yesterday, they went 53-0 and somebody breaks in his office trying to steal his shit. What the hell? What? Crazy. That is crazy right there. But let's get off into this money thing again. I don't agree with Patrick Mahomes getting $500 million. But Fernando Tatis Jr. got $340 million to play baseball for 14 years. Let that sink in. I think he's short-gained himself. I ain't gonna lie. I got mad at the Padres last year because he hit a home run in the 7th inning. His team, his manager yelled at him. Everybody yelled at that dude. And the Padres, they were wrong for that. How many? It was a game last year. It was 19-1. The Yankees beat a team 19-1 last year. But they yelled at Fernando Tatis Jr. like crazy. It was insane. I thought Major League Baseball owed that young man an apology. And yes, his dad is the only man to hit 2 grand slams in 1 inning. That happened in college baseball over the weekend. But $340 million? It's insane. How people mad about that money, but not mad about $500 million for Patrick Mahomes? $500 million? He didn't throw it. Okay. I don't really follow boxing since Mike Tyson retired. I don't watch UFC because I used to work at a place that showed the fights, and I saw a lot of short men syndrome going on during the fight. So that was a knockout in UFC over the weekend. It was two big ass dudes, motherfucker like 300 pounds, lights out. But the boxing match, the two Mexican dudes fighting, holy. His girlfriend, oh my God, his girlfriend was walking him while he was on the stretcher. Which is hilarious to me. That's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. In the UFC, besides the dude getting kicked in the head about 6 months ago, that was a crazy knockout. But the two big ass dudes fighting, like 300 pounds. But that boxing knockout, and you could hear it. You could, night, 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 night. Oh man. I got a crazy story I want to share with you. I lost my dog a few months ago, Bespin. May she rest in peace. My baby, my heart. I miss her so much. But one day, I had a Rottweiler as well. I had a Rottweiler and Espen, who's a min pin. The Rottweiler name is Sadie Mae Glutz. Yeah, I'm a huge serial killer fan. Charles Manson. In Espen, I'm at work. I'm driving to the bank to do a deposit and get some change for the job I had at the time. I'm driving down the street. I see both of my dogs. Espen sees my car. She takes off toward the house. Sadie just lays on the ground. I take Sadie back to the house, and Espen is in the yard, in the backyard. She's like, "How'd that dog get out?" Give me that look. And I look at the contraption of the gate. Espen told Sadie how to open that damn gate. Yeah, yeah. So when dogs get out, they get out. But I miss her so much. In life itself, I miss the hell out of my dog. The $340 million to play Major League Baseball? Man. Can you imagine? Let's just say, for shits and giggles, my favorite baseball player is Albert Pujols. It's my heart. Let's just say the Cardinals paid that man. It wasn't no $340 million. It wasn't no $500 million. They should have gave the man everything he wanted. Greatest baseball player. Favorite Cardinal? Well, Darryl Porter. That was my dude, Darryl Porter. He had that white Jeep Cherokee. I used to shine shoes at the Cardinal games as a kid. Shout out to Coach Pat. And shout out to my brother Jason down in Alabama, by the way. But meeting Darryl Porter at the age of 12 years old, and I was playing baseball at the time, and I was playing catcher, boom. Darryl Porter and Tony Pena, what? Yes. Both of them. But DP was my dude. But Pujols, special place. Can you imagine if the Cardinals paid that much money for a ball player? This stingy ass team, they're not going to pay nobody. They're not going to pay anybody at all. They may try. They may try. But baseball season is getting real close. You know, Facebook has a way of reminding us of things. It tells you what you did a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Well, it reminded me about the parade. And I miss parade season. I miss the golf carts. I miss the people. And last year was insane. That parade, 2 years ago. That parade was insane. It was most walking I've ever done. Parades are a whole lot of work, people. You people just go to the parades. But you ever be in one? It's a whole lot of work. It is a whole lot of work. I swear it is for sure. What else did I talk about? NFL. What the hell wrong with Cam Newton? What's wrong with Cam Newton? I mean, this dude really think he's the best quarterback in the league? He has not been the same since Von Miller sacked him in the Super Bowl. He has not been the same. He's a different dude. Different dude. I mean, once an athlete gets that taste, they think in their feelings and all that old thing. I tell you, the same thing will happen to Patrick Mahomes. It already did. They exposed him in that Super Bowl. Cam Newton got exposed in that Super Bowl with Denver. He has not been the same. No. Not at all. But let's look at this past athletes that we think, they good on their game, this and that. I already told you about Serena. She need to retire. No knock. Hell of a career. What her daddy did was impossible. Impossible. That man told you, my girl's going to win Wimbledon. LeVar Ball trying to do the same thing. But when athletes get that challenge, that knock, some can't handle it at all. At all. They just, when it happens, it happens. I mean, and seeing these guys and women in sports be challenged the way they've been challenged, and they don't meet up to it all the time. I mean, some do, some don't. But I'm going to put Patrick Mahomes, I'm going to put the Brooklyn Nets, and I'm going to put, who else can I put on this list? I don't believe in them. No, not at all. I know what you're saying. Oh, Dre, he's the best quarterback ever. How would you know that? You're trying to tell me of all the NFL quarterbacks that have ever played, that's the best you've ever seen? Not me. No, hell no. Hell no. There's no way I could say that. There's no way possible I could say that. That's why I get in confrontations with people when they try to tell me the best athlete ever. I'm like, what? That's the best you've ever seen? What kind of a childhood did you have? I mean, there's no way possible. No way possible. No. Not at all. He's good. He's not the best ever. The best ever resides in Mile High Stadium by the name of John Elway. Best I've ever seen. And on like a cannon. The dude was just, it was just raw. I mean, 80s and 90s football, 70s, 80s, and 90s football, probably Dan Pastorino. Yeah, okay. Mahomes kind of remind me of him a little bit. But there's no way I could just give somebody that entitlement who hasn't even played 10 years yet. Get the fuck up out of here. Remember Don Majkowski from the Green Bay Packers? They called him the Magic Man. Everybody was all on him. And he replaced Lynn Dickey. I've seen too many great athletes to put that on one person. I just can't do it. Put that on one person. Where's Carson Wentz going to end up at, guys? I think Carson Wentz and Russell Wilson have done conduct detrimental to the team moving forward. Wherever Carson Wentz go, they're not going to talk to him the same way in the locker room. Seattle, they're not going to talk to Russ the same way in the locker room anymore. I think he needs to get up out of there because Pete Carroll is holding him back. holding them down and holding them back. As a Bronco fan, I'm seeing this. We all watch football together, don't we? Nod your head. Yeah. There's you can figure out how to play Seattle if you're at home watching TV. You can pick out their plays. They're not doing nothing that's a surprise at all. They're not doing nothing that's astonishing, nothing that with consistency at all. Everybody can figure out how to play Pete Carroll since college, since the days at USC. Want some money off of him though at USC. I ain't gonna lie. But it is just insane what has transpired over the weekend in sports. It is just insane what has happened. Tatis signed a $340 million deal. The Brooklyn Nets won the NBA championship. Novak Djokovic. Osaka. What is going? Joe Gibbs' grandson won his first race, 18 years old. You know how I feel about my NASCAR. You know how I feel about that. I mean, that's a different type of error. And then Dion getting ripped off. Man, they caught him in the act. This is the second time Dion been hit down there. They've broken his truck and stole his boombox he's had since he was like 20 years old, he said. But I want to see, I had mentioned to the Man Cave members that I want to go to a Jackson State game. I want to go down there and check it on out down there in Jackson, Mississippi. Played softball down there. Great people, great town. The fields suck ass, but it was a great time. Jackson got a horrible softball complex. Oh. But it was fun. We took third. Down there. So it was fun winning that money. It was a whole lot of fun winning that money down there. It's Mamba Mentality Monday. Don't forget that it's Motivational Monday. And it's beautiful outside. You can probably get a tan today if you angle your body the right way outside. Well, guys, we've covered it all. Draymond, Tatis. If you didn't see the knockout in boxing and UFC, please. I can't stop laughing. I cannot stop laughing. I mean, that dude got knocked the fuck out. And you heard it, and then his girlfriend was walking with him while he was on the stretcher. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. I can't stop laughing, man. I swear to God, I can't stop laughing. I cannot stop laughing about that. I'm going to watch it again. I'm going to watch the Super Bowl again, too. Got to watch it again. Yes. Call me a hater. Call me what you want to call me. Or call me Dre. You go to DreMontez.com to get the latest episode of my podcast, Who's to Blame. Don't forget, you can also listen to wherever you listen to your podcast at. SoundCloud, Anchor, Spotify, iTunes, Podbean as well. You don't have to listen to the show. I appreciate it so much. Appreciate it so much. Got to show that family support right there. Booyah. Family support. Boom. There we go, baby. There we go. Right there. I'll let you guys get on with the rest of your day. But like my great-grandpappy always told me, 2 wrongs don't make a right. They make a left turn. And don't forget to appreciate the details of the day. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. See you next time. See you next time. Bad fingers.